Hi, Tony Bennett. I find his music real romantic and fascinating, especially I think he sang about San Francisco, and I like San Francisco. It's a place where you feel the nostalgia from the '60s and the hippie stuff and so on. And when I go over there from Oakland, I go over and I feel different. Sometimes I go to a restaurant in the south of Oakland, go further south, cross the bridge, and come back up pass through San Francisco. It's really a wonderful place to be, and the song really crystallized the experience of San Francisconians. However, in his drive to legalize drugs, using notable deaths of Amy Whitehouse, Michael Jackson, and now Whitney Houston, it's clear that something isn't working right here. I think he's a noble man. I think he really wants the best, but you see, I'm sorry to use this illustration. You can't take a criminal to help you fashion police policies because he's going to open it up so that he could, have his way. Now, after being sorry to use such an illustration, I'm going to say that Mr. Bennett, who has had an overdose and who is a known drug abuser, I mean, how come he could say that legalizing drugs is going to save, deaths from drugs? This is really crazy. I've never used any drugs in my life, and I would say that whether it's legal, I wouldn't use it because I mean my body is not mine, and from my studies and the way it looks, looking at people who use drugs, I don't think it recommends that I would want to try it. Now, of course, they've showed the article and they showed that basically Michael Jack died from propofol, Amy Whitehouse died from prescription drugs and alcohol, and we're not sure what Whitney has died from, but it's tending to show that prescription drugs and alcohol might be the cause of her death. But whether it's true or not, I mean, I don't see why anybody in the right mind would wish that, other people use drugs. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't even say, people that have harmed me in the past should use drugs because, I mean, they're going to just kill themselves. And in doing so, they harm other innocent people. They may even harm you. They steal your stuff. They'll come your house doing a home invasion to get that drug money. You harm, preventing them, they'll kill you. So I think that we need to look at people. You see, I find in America here a lot of people who get jobs, ex-drug addict, ex this, ex that, and I'm going to tell them with my experience and whatever. That doesn't work. In fact, Los Angeles County had a lady who was teaching teachers how to keep a distance with students, and she was caught with a student. So I mean, we need to get people who have not done some things to tell people how to do it. Like me, I could tell you don't use drugs, and when you use drugs or if you can use drugs, I'll tell you the whole deal about it. It's voodoo, it's Satanism, and when you get involved in it, forget the chemical addiction. There's that spiritual overriding thing that you can't get your hand out of the devil's hands except God comes in. And I see the consequences of sin is death. And while God may save us, I don't think He repairs the mind. I think we've, caused the mind to decline, and that is going to be it. So I don't even know if one could accept Jesus truly after being a drug addict, because the whole purpose of drug addiction, the devil, is to create a mind of yours that you can't even fathom important issues. You can't respond to God. So there we go. So I'm sorry, Mr. Bennett, I have to disagree with you here. I agree with you that San Francisco is a beautiful place, and some of the other songs, the themes, I like them, but this speech you're making here, you're just trivializing the death of these three artists, and especially Whitney Houston. So I'd recommend, sir, that you don't become a drug expert. You have no clue because you're already on its cloud. You're already submerged in drugs, and your mind's not clear enough to really discern what it has done to you, and then to say that it should be open up to others. I don't think so, Mr. Bennett. So thank you for your music, but no thanks for your recommendation here on legalizing drugs.